What's up, everyone? Back for some more Gundam Evolution gameplay. This time playing as Guntank on Quarry, and this is post-patch footage, just on the NA server, not ranked this time. Although I did hear, well, I saw in the patch notes that it said they did make some adjustments to the rank matchmaking. But when you looked at the notes, it said the following adjustments have been made, and then that was the end of the patch notes. So, whatever those changes were, I don't actually know what they are, but I think I heard some people saying that they were able to finally find ranked matches on NA, so I will have to try that out at some point and see if that actually is working now. Because if it is, then, you know, I'll probably opt for that over JP. Yeah, this one not ranked. I'm playing as Guntank. I haven't played as Guntank too much recently, but now I've got that gold skin, so I have been feeling like playing them a bit more. Also haven't done a demolition game in a while. It wasn't the last patch, but actually the small patch before that, where they made some adjustments to, I guess, both 2CP and demolition. But I think the bigger one was probably the demolition, where they made the change where now, in the past, it used to be 3 seconds, I believe, for arming a demolition point, and then it was 5 seconds for disarming. And I think even if you didn't know those exact times, most people could tell that it took a lot longer to disarm than it did to arm, and now they've made those the same, so that should make it, you know, a pretty big change actually from the defense point of view. That 5 seconds was a while, so you know that's like a 20% reduction how long it took, so that's pretty big. And then they also, I believe, changed just like the overall time in both round 1 and after you've successfully blown up the first bomb point. I think they did the same for 2CP as well, so I think I've heard a lot of people complaining that too many games were going to overtime, and I guess I do agree. It did feel like if your teams were, you know, like remotely evenly matched, it was pretty rare to get a game that actually would end before going into extra time. So those are probably good changes. I haven't had a whole lot of time to experiment with them yet, but at least based on this game, it felt pretty good. But right here, we might be able to get a point on the first plant. I'm throwing out my Guntank G maneuver here just to be sure. And I got the Ashimar up there. It looked like he was going for a repair, and I think he's going to get repaired, but I stopped him from getting a repair, and by the time that he gets back up, it's a little bit too late. So yeah, we got it right there on the first thing. We are running that sniper on offense, and I've said before that if you've got that sniper and you can get up to the relay point, once you're past there, you really want to try and get a plant on A point, because sniper is just so good at covering that. And even if you don't have a sniper, I think as long as you have a team with some decent long-range options, I think A point is still really hard to defend. Maybe not as hard now that they did make that change where it's a little bit quicker to disarm. But yeah, unless you had like a Sazabi standing in front of the person disarming, as long as you had some decent ranged options, it was really hard to disarm on that point. So yeah, if you have more melee close range options, I think B is better. But in general, once you have the plan on A, I think it's the kind of the superior option there. Yeah, but now we're going to point 2, and there really isn't a good sniper spot here. I guess if you have the plant on B, sniper can potentially stand on these little top parts here that I'm going. Yeah, right here. A sniper can look up, can stand here and look down on the point there. But I think Gundam can, you know, do it better. Pale Rider, really anyone that just can do good damage with headshots is going to work fine there. I don't think you need a sniper for that. And I think our sniper is probably going to switch just because he hasn't died yet. But we're going to see if it can work right now. We do have that B point plant. We got Sasabi coming into the G maneuver, but he's low. Get him, fish him off. A pretty good spot here, but it looks like their Methus is getting a couple repairs up top where they're having a fight. This turn A going for a really early grab. I don't know if that was a misclick or something. But it kind of threw me off. I thought I could take him out pretty easy because he went for that really bad grab. But between having his nano skin active and the Methus healing him, yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to burn him down too fast there. So yeah, that didn't work out. And then it looks like our Barb made the same mistake going in him when he had that G maneuver going. And this is going to be a little bit tough. I'm going to try and use my G maneuver to see if I can get there in time to stop it, but it's only 4 seconds now. Yep, and they got the disarm. And I don't even think that kill's going to matter. They're probably going to be able to repair off that. So we're going to have to see here if we want to keep going for B or go for A. Figuring out it's a little bit late to come in here, so I run away. Sazabi gives chase. I think I'm okay, but then Ashmar came as well. And yeah, unfortunately they got me there. I think my team might be wrapping around to the B point plant. Yeah. So we'll have to see if I can get back up in time to help with that. We are still running the sniper for now, so they actually have not switched. They can kind of shoot at A, actually, but I think if you're standing where I'm standing right now, and there's a defender disarming from the far side of A, I don't actually know if sniper can hit them. It might depend on the suit. with how tall they are, but if they're like a ranged Zaku or something, I think they're probably too short for them to actually even be seen when they're disarming there. I got this turn A going for the butterfly. I try and be smart and catch him when he lands, but he went for the mid-air grab that kind of outplayed me there. This turn A really seems to like to go for those grabs early, and I should have caught on to that and probably not gone for the close range option there. But I thought that I could kill him, or that he would, you know, not go for that option, but he did, and resulted in my death. So yeah, so far the B point plants haven't been working. I'm thinking we should probably try and go for A, and we do have turn A now instead of the sniper. But it looks like our team keeps kind of getting spread out, and I keep having to fight the Sazabi, and that's a tough option for Guntank. You can do okay against him if you get him with the melee, but he's got so much health that even, you know, deflecting some shots up front, like I did right there, and getting the melee hit on him, it's not going to be nearly enough to kill him. So you really need someone to back you up there. I think after I died at Sazabi again there, I was thinking about switching, but I did decide to stick with it. I think I'm fairly close to getting my G maneuver up, so that was part of my decision. Yeah, 70%. And looks like they got another disarm. I'm still thinking we should probably try and go for A, though. Getting some decent damage here. Yeah, it was, I guess, 2 patches ago now where Guntank got the change to the multi-shot. Before, if you weren't doing the lock-on, you were kind of throwing. It felt like you didn't do much damage at all. And it was, you know, it really wasn't enough to kill like anyone unless you had like a ton of backups. So now that they've made that change, I actually find myself using the multi-target, I think more than the lock-on, just because even though it does shoot slower, as long as there's like 2 or 3 people, you're putting out so much damage and preventing people from getting their passive healing that I really think it's worth it. So yeah, we've got this A plant again. It looks like this is probably gonna be our last one. There's Sazabi again, but he did force him to back up a little bit. Got the Metis G maneuver going. I'm gonna drop this G maneuver here. I'm kind of flanking around the back, ignore the turn A. There's a bunch of people on the plant, and oh my gosh, a quadra kill. I think that's the most I've ever gotten with a core fighter. Fortunately, I missed that revive though. So we're looking good here. 2 more weak people sticking with that multi-target because they're both low. Also hitting that Metis turret at the same time. But here comes Sazabi again. Actually, instead of going for the punch right away, I just kind of looped around and kept deflecting him and hit him twice with just the regular dash. Now that he's down, we might be okay here, but I'm taking damage from that napalm. Still low, I gotta stay out of combat. We don't have any sort of healer. 8 seconds left. They're going for the disarm, putting out damage, but I don't have enough. And yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. I think we still had 4 people up, and maybe everyone else was also low and trying to get healing, but yeah, we couldn't get enough damage on the Ashamar, and they were able to get a disarm. But very, very close to getting both. That's still a very good round 1. All right, hopping to round 2 here on defense. And I think you could tell right from when the round started, there was a sniper round fired, so they may be going for that same strategy of trying to get on A. We're going to have to watch out for that. And I was able to get the quick repair there on Gundam. I actually didn't get too many repairs on offense. Hopefully I can do a little bit better with that on defense. Part of it was that our team was just so spread out a lot of the times, especially on that second set of bomb plants. I think I'm doing a pretty good job right now of at least denying their repairs. We're getting a lot of downs in this corner here, and they keep running in, trying to get a repair, like right there. And I got another kill out of it, and I might get a third here. New Gun's trying to run away. He's getting with that multi-target. Sazabi's there. I don't want to engage with him too much. And I don't think I can get the repair there. I'm worried the sniper may be looking now. And I'm not really sure where to go, so I kind of just back up. Once again, don't want to fight that Sazabi one-on-one. They've got the gym now as well. I don't believe they had that on defense. It's kind of a similar type of thing with Sazabi for Guntank, where you have a hard time getting through that shield, but due to Jim's lower health overall and a bit lower health on the shield as well, it is a bit more manageable, but still not the best matchup. They've got the waypoint here, so I'm going to back up. I'm thinking they're going to go for A because they've got the sniper, and I was thinking that I'd kind of wait up here and maybe get the drop on the sniper when they weren't waiting for it. But then I don't see anyone coming, and I'm like, all right, maybe they are going for B. And I see that my team starts going down over there, and that's where the fight is happening. So I guess they might not have been that coordinated, because Sniper's pretty bad on this point. Or maybe they just don't think they need it, because they were able to get the relay point pretty quick. And man, that turn A just completely snuck up on me, went for that grab. He's always going for those grabs fast, and it worked out that time for sure. And I had a teammate kind of nearby, but not quite close enough to get the repair. No plant yet, though. Looks like we're trading decently well. And like I said, that sniper on B point, it's going to be hard to do much. really you need people to push out, or you maybe if you take the top area here, the sniper can shoot down on the bomb plant itself. But once again, that's kind of like what I was talking about in last round on the second bomb plants. It's a similar situation where when you're just up there like that, you don't need a sniper. You know, Gundam, Pale Rider, Ashimar, really anyone who can just do like pretty good quick damage on headshots is going to be fine there. The sniper's not really a good option. But here they are trying to go for this plant again. I think they still have to wait a little bit since the other plant just got disarmed. Just turn he went for another quick grab there. Didn't have it as an option when Barb came in close. So I guess, yeah, I guess he isn't misclicking because he's been going from really early a lot of time. I think he's expecting people to dash in on him, which, you know, some people will do, and it's worked out for him a few times. And right here I have to kind of run away because that Gundam was chasing. And I think they're still at B. I was thinking about going for my G maneuver here, but I was a little bit scared because I knew that Gundam was kind of on me. But I try and burn down this gym real fast. Not quite fast enough. I also didn't get the repair either. I think that was the right option though, because even though I didn't get the kill on him before he was able to finish the plant, you know, I cleared out the area, so we were able to get that quick revive. So I think overall it was fine, and my teammate's going to spawn closer to the point anyway. So trading kill for kill, I think, is fine in that situation. And they're coming, two people come through the top there. Barb G maneuver really cleaned him up. He didn't quite get the gym, but I was able to finish him off with a little bit of damage. He goes down here to Sazabi, but I see Sazabi back up. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to come in for the repair and then run away. Normally that would be extremely dangerous to go for with Sazabi that close, but he went for the backdash. I knew he didn't really have an option to stop me. I think Barb ended up dying anyways, but he forced him to back up, so we're kind of okay here. And they are off the sniper now, so yeah, even if they go for that A plant, they don't really have much long range. They have turn A and I guess Ashimar, and that's kind of it. No, New Gundam can kind of do long range as well. And I'm going for my core fighter again here. Only get the unicorn, but I did destroy that Jim's shield, so kind of forced him to back up. But yeah, they looks like they got the repair. Kazabi again got me really low. We were able to finish him off. And that Jim mine chased me. I didn't even know it was on me. It got me down here. And there you see there, they've got the new Gundam G maneuver coming out to try and get that plant. Barb came in and stunned him, but then he did die shortly afterwards. We got a huge Ashimar punch. Took down two. Looks like he got a third as well. Really cleaned up there. Just Sazabi, I think. Just gonna go for the repairs so we have everyone around. And with only 4 seconds to disarm now. Pretty quick. And that was a really good defense by our team. They never really went for the A point, just like one time. And we were able to defend the other point really well.
You all did fantastic. Top marks, gold stars all around.
And there we go. Managed to pick up that gold Guntank MVP as well. I've been feeling really good playing this suit lately. I think I'm going to be playing them more in the future. Just got to stay away from those shields again. It's a little bit like Marasai, where you struggle with the shield comps. But yeah, if you enjoyed this gameplay, you can catch me live on Twitch, or you can stay tuned here on YouTube for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.